Hello, brothers and sisters. It's your sister, Dr. Erica Ward, with another morning commute exhortation. And this is going to be a brief one, but this message just came to me today, and I wanted to share it with you all. The Lord has brought it to my attention for myself, and I thought I would share it with others, that a lot of times we no longer keep in the traditions that we may have been taught through our faith community. Things like fasting on certain days and observances and prayer times and all of those things, in this modern new age time, it's like those things seem ritualistic and religious. And sometimes they may be, but in fact, any time spent with God, any time spent for God, any time spent seeking God is valuable time. And so what I would like to encourage, especially for those who may, feel like it doesn't take all of that, or I don't need to be doing that anymore because I have a relationship with God, is to value being deliberate about seeking the face of God. Be aware that it's your heart posture that is of the most important concern when you're following through with the fasting on certain days and observing certain days and spending time in prayer at certain times. There's nothing wrong with it, is what I'm trying to tell you. Which, maybe a no-brainer for some, but I think with times changing and people feeling like they want to get away from religiosity and ritualistic type behaviors, that you realize that it's your heart posture and your purpose that makes it religious or ritualistic. So if you are doing it with the right spirit, with the right heart, and you're really seeking the face of God and not just going through the motions of doing a thing, then it is of value, and it should not be lost. It should not be something that you choose to no longer observe or do. So just to encourage that it's okay. It's okay, because the enemy wants to do anything he can to stop us from fasting, stop us from praying, stop us from getting on corporate prayer calls, seeking the face of God together. Those are the distractions of the enemy. We can still have our own relationship with God in our prayer time at home and our, whatever we do. A lot of us no longer even go to church anymore because we feel like I have a relationship with God. But I want to exhort you. The word says that we should not forsake the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, meaning some no longer go to the fellowship. They no longer go to church. They no longer join into corporate worship. And for many reasons, sometimes church hurt and all of those things. But I want to encourage you to seek God for healing in the areas that are keeping you away from fellowship with your brothers and sisters in Christ. Whatever purpose or reasons why you may no longer choose to pray at certain times of the day, and you used to, and it was beneficial for you. You want to get away from it being ritualistic. You want to be intentional and deliberate. So that is my exhortation today, that we would become more intentional and deliberate about seeking God's face, about taking the time to fast, about spending time with one another. We need one another. We do. No man is an island. No man stands alone. And when we do, it can get to the point where we long for companionship of humans, other people who can encourage us. Because, you can do but so much encouraging yourself, even though that's what we need to be able to do. But it's a blessing to be able to have others in your life. So I want to encourage the people of God to continue to seek out the opportunity to be with one another. Seek out the opportunities to fast and to pray and to spend time in worship, your own personal worship as well as corporate worship. for seeking the face of God. For we are truly living in the last days, and we need to be coming together. We need to be bonding together. We need to be getting strengthened in our faith and our relationship with God even the more. No matter how long we've been saved, no matter how long we have been in the work of God and doing kingdom work, or if we're a babe in Christ, we should observe to be deliberate and intentional about spending time with God, about denying ourselves, denying our flesh, so that the spirit man can take over and interrupt the things that the enemy would like for our flesh and carnal thinking and carnal ways to overtake. So that's my morning commute exhortation. I think there's a bit of a glare on my screen, but I hope that the words that I have shared have been a blessing to you. God bless you. Until the next morning commute exhortation, please share, please let people know that these encouraging words are out there. You can share some of the older ones with people, but I want people to receive what the Lord has given me to encourage them in their faith. God bless you. I love you. Until next time. Bye.